What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Deuce MS, and today we're back on South American sugar cane farming something or other. I'm not real sure yet. Looks like we dropped a few frames loading in there. Should be stabilizing back out a little bit, hopefully. Should be. Looks like it is. It's usually right after I go live. It gets a little weird, but after that it settles down, so should be good to go. Hope everybody's doing well. Surprise Saturday sugar farming stream. I wasn't real sure what time I was going to get to stream today, so kind of just to throw together. Go for it. But we got to move some sugar around, and then we got to harvest. So right now we've got so there's 6,000, there's 12,000. Oh no, that's it. Is that all of it? Did we move some last time? Oh no, it just hadn't popped out yet. Okay, we got 28,000 more in there, plus the 10,000 got out. 38,000 liters of sugar cane total, or sugar total, I guess, not sugar cane. We have a lot more sugar cane than that. But yeah, lots of sugar here. And I think to curb that debacle we had last time where I was trying to move it all at once, we'll just do this. It's fine doing this one at a time, I think. But yeah, surprise Saturday stream. I figured we'd get a little bit of farming done today. I don't know how long I'll be live, but I wanted to at least get some money made, get some sugar moved over, and work toward getting that sugar processing plant again. Since we just bought the new piece of land, our next goal is to do exactly that. Get the sugar beet processing plant back up and running, because we get stone and slurry. We also get 0.1 extra cut sugar beet for every sugar beet we put in, so it's not really a bad deal at all, to be fair. We just got to get the money back up, and it'll probably take probably 2 harvests to get there, but we'll get there at some point. Yeah, we'll make it. It is January on the server. It doesn't matter because we don't play with seasons, but you see a light dusting of snow across the crops here. Very, very telling. Light dusting of snow. We are somewhere in the South American region that it can snow, but it's also still that feel of that classic red dirt you think of down in South America. How's everybody doing in live chat? Bob, Celtic Moon, Pizza Hut. Hope everybody's doing well. Good to see you. Thank y'all for jumping in. Again, it was kind of a surprise stream. I didn't even announce it or anything. I just I threw it out on Twitter, Facebook, and it pops up on Discord. So if people are paying attention, they got the notification for it. If not, then, well, we'll hang out for a little while today. I don't have an issue with that at all. I do want to look into getting an auto-load trailer or truck, though, or both. I've got a combination truck I can get. I want to see how much it is. So after we get the sugar beet processing plant put back up, we'll look into that. That way we can just move pallets back and forth with it instead of having to do this. Because I really hate doing this, but it's definitely the fastest way for me and what I have. Very cheaty feeling, though. Like Battery said one time, it makes my simulation cry a little bit, and it does, because it's not very realistic at all. Not at all. All right, looks like we got 8 more thousand still lingering there, so we got 1 more full trip, and then probably 2 pallets laying around, so that'll be all right. Whoa, dang, I don't know what that was about. It just flung them, though. Flung them on over. That's all right. We'll get them straightened back out of here. Get back up, sir. You're needed. There we go. We go. Wheat. All right. Got it. If you have the game screen and NASCAR on the TV, you could ask for anything. I mean, that's true, man. That's true. Is NASCAR today? I thought they ran on Sundays. Am I missing something? Maybe I'm thinking of like the really old days of NASCAR. Maybe it all ran on Saturday. I don't know. Maybe some races run on Sunday and some run on Saturday. I don't know. It's the sugar daddy it is, man. I definitely am in this playthrough anyway. How's it going, Target? Hope you're doing well today. NASCAR's both days. Oh, I didn't know that. What's up, bud? How's it going, man? Hope you're doing well, sir. Oh, by the time we got over here, we had 3 pallets waiting. That's good for us. Very good for us. Also, once we get a truck, we can load all this stuff in. We can take it to the best sell point, not just this sell point. I did this for convenience, not because I wanted to. I did it for convenience because I don't have any way to haul large quantities of sugar around. So that is the reason. All right, let's just back up. We'll drop this again right here, and we'll go. Actually, I don't even have to drop it. I'll just turn the tractor off. We'll go sleep again because everything's done. I'm just kind of skipping time here and moving pallets around. We can check on, yeah, see, we're still like 4 days away here. We can check on the price of things, but I don't think it's really going to matter. And that's all the cut sugar beet that we have. So if we run out, we run out. We'll just get less sugar per day, which at least we'll still making money, just not going to be making the maximum. We're not producing the maximum amount of sugar. Let's check on some auto-load trailers. I don't know what I have for auto-load trailers. I honestly have no idea. Let's go to trailers. And let's go down to, is it low loaders maybe? I mean, there's some there, but I want like a box trailer. I thought I had like a box trailer of some sort. All those are grain trailers, auger wagons, manure spreaders, bale wrappers, animal transport, weights, winter equipment, header trailers, dollies. Yeah, I swear I thought I had something in here that was like a trailer that you put pallets in. I don't know where it would be though now that I'm thinking about it. Speaking of which, what's on sale? Oh man, look at that. $194,000 for the Steiger. Can't do anything with it, of course, but it's there. It's there. What does this thing do? Oh, is that a stump grinder? It's a stump grinder, okay. We don't need no stump. I don't need your stinking stump grinder. This would be handy to have, but you need 180. Oh, I do have 180 horsepower. What does it plant, though? Oh, it does regular crops. Yeah, see, we're not doing any of that. Sorghum is one thing I might be able to do. I might be able to do some sorghum. If nothing else, maybe we do start getting into flour and yeah, flour and bread at some point too. That'd be okay. Do a bakery at least. I would like to have the Star, man, but it's 180 horsepower max. I mean, that's maximum. And ours is what do we have? We got the 14. Yeah, we got the 4775. Ours is 190 horsepower max because you can't put a bigger engine in it. So, oh, see, I didn't even realize I could do this to it. Detect real nitrogen demand for your crops. Oh man, see, I didn't know I could do this for my tractor. How much does that cost? 14,000. I may go do that because that would be helpful. I think. With this information, the fertilization will be more accurate and results higher yield. This sensor can only be used at daytime. Okay. That's fine, but I would have to make sure of what I was doing. Yeah, we need a bigger tractor, and I mean something like this old Vulture right here. I like this. I like the way this tractor looks. Would be nice, but it's still only 180 horsepower. It's not that. It's not. I mean, it's no different than the one we have. We really need a big upgrade. And the Kubota pack is in here, and I would love to have one of these Kubota tractors. Still only 128 horsepower though. I mean, they're tiny tractors. They're not going to be useful for anything I'm doing. In the long run, the Stara, 150 to 180 horsepower. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. We're gonna have to step up to the big one. Are there any Kubota tractors, large Kubota tractors? I don't think there are they? Most of them are small. Yeah, most of them are small. So eventually I want to do some autonomous farming, right? Where I have the autonomous tractor. 300K though, so we're going to have to wait a long time for that one. Yeah, the next time we step up, I mean, we're going to be going in this range probably. So we need a lot more money, but we'll get there. Oh, it's under miscellaneous. Okay, hang on. Back to miscellaneous. Nope, in trailers and under miscellaneous. That's what it was, Bob. Good call. This one. This is the regular one though. I thought I had one of these that was an auto load. I guess not. I swear I did. Maybe not though. Let me look at trucks. I think I got one here. Yes. So it's this one. That's an auto load truck. But I thought I had one that held more, but I guess not. That's okay. I mean, we can make several trips. This is only 129,000, so it's really not that bad. We don't need any of the extras for it, really. We can just order it like this. That would be handy. I got this, but I don't plan on using it. I think it's too loud. And then, what else do we have? I think we got something else down here, right? No, we got the Kubota stuff, but can't really use any of that for this one. If I was doing an orchard farm, I would probably do something like that. So, I mean, that may be true, Bob, but in the game, it's relative to whatever it reads. So, yeah, man, I just thought I had more options than that. I guess this is the one I was thinking about, but I do have some auto load trailer options I can get under low loaders here. Yeah, so the Ponge pack, the Perard pack, all these are auto load, I'm pretty sure. So I could get some of those, and this is only 17,000. I mean, we can grab one of these now, but not right now, though. Right now, we're going to skip time and make some more money. And I'm pretty sure this pallet's already moved, too. Or is it just one pallet? I think it's just one pallet at a time there. All right, we're trying to get to the point where we can put another sugar processing plant down. That's the goal. Once we get that done, we can split our loads into both because I upped the amount that it holds. So I'm glad I got the net back too. Still got a few more things to sort out, but overall it's working, so that's what matters at the moment. That's all we were really concerned about, is getting it back up and going. So we are down to 26,000, so we got roughly one more day of cut sugar beet, and we got about 3 more days of regular sugar beet. 31,000 and climbing stored. So, yeah, time to move some more. So roughly 38,000 liters here of sugar a day is what we're producing. That's pretty good. Well, that snow, pushing those pallets, look at that. It's pushing me around with the snow on the ground. That's pretty crazy. Found the edge. Backing over the tractor there. Come on, flip over. There you go. There we go. A lot of the monotonous stuff here, just trying to make some money. Up to 65,000. Yeah, that snow on the ground is really slinging us around here. We're just sliding, kinda. Maybe I should put the snow tires on. Oh, well, that's because we're hitting the building. Hang on a second. Hang on now. Let's straighten back out a little bit here. There we go. Oh man, that's the first time I've lost one, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the first time I've lost one. 0 on the environmental score. Yeah, environmental score is going to be low until after that first harvest. According to Battery said every time you plow, the environmental score takes a huge nosedive for the first year. After that, it goes back up a little bit, but every 3 years, out of 3 years, you're only going to have 2 good ones due to the environmental score, because you got to plow every 3. Look at this. It's just sliding me all over the place. Actually got all this to just sit and sail. That's nice. Yeah, I'm not sure where he got it either. I saw it though. I saw it on his when he was doing his vineyards the other day. I still don't get a whole lot of time to try to keep up with everybody's videos, so I split my time between the old farm videos that I started watching a long time ago. That'd be Daggerwood and Frithgar, and community stuff and Bones projects, and then Mike streams, Gargle stuff, which he ain't been active a whole lot lately, but you guys know what I mean, though. I try to split my time between everybody, but I don't get a chance to watch everybody's every week, so. There we go. Man, it's really coming down out here, too. Well, I guess it's not really snowing that hard. It's snowing a little bit, but still, though. Whoa. Dang it. Making it worse. You're making it worse, Deuce. Just stop moving. I got it. Oh, God, now we got 8 to push. I didn't realize 2 more would fit there at the end. That was pretty wild. I don't think I've tried 8 with one side of this thing. That's ridiculous. Oh, man. Come on, get on there. Move it. Move it or lose it. Move it or lose it. The McCormick goes to 240. I mean, the McCormick might be a good option. I've yet to use the McCormick tractors, so be kind of nice. I think I'm gonna save them though. I haven't started looking for a new map for the next single player yet, because I don't know if there's gonna be another map out that I may want to try later. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to lock myself into something now by saying it, and then a new map come out that I really like, or that that everybody else likes or something, and it may be enjoyable to play. So I'm kind of waiting to start looking until I know that I'm almost done with this one. Which, as hard of a start as this was, we should be way further along. But because I'm an idiot, we we prolonged all the things here on this map. So this one's going to take a little longer than I anticipated. I'm such a dum-dum. I think the next one, too, we're going to do the hardcore series, like I said. And at some point, we'll do vineyards and such. But not right now. Not right now. Just because we don't have the money. We ain't got the money to do it, man. All right, 8 o'clock. I don't think we're going to hit our 120,000. I was really hoping we would, but I don't think we are. And again, if need be, I can go... oh, Bud dropped me a link. Thanks, dude. If need be, I can go sell some more sugarcane because we got plenty and we're about to harvest more. So it's not like it's a total loss if we don't. Oh, it's March. All right. Looks like we got one more day maybe. What does that look like to you guys? That dark green there. That's dark green, right? Yeah, we got one more day, and we are completely out of cut sugar beet. Well, not completely, but I mean, we might as well be. We did get this day out of it, and I said that we'd probably have one more day. It looks like we're running out of cut sugar beet just before the harvest day, which this time is because I did my split for my sugar beet between regular sugar beet into the mill and cut sugar beet into the mill based off of the sugar beet processing plant, which would have given me an extra 7,000 or 8,000 or something like that. Or 60, it would have given me an extra 16,000 total, which would have evened out with this. Basically, is what happened. So, because we lost the sugar beet that was in the processing plant, which was about 20,000, I do believe. So I just filled it up before I saved, or probably it could be closer to 20,000, and then an extra, probably an extra 10,000 on top of that from all the sugar beet that we just moved. So, come on. It's going to go. It's going to take it a second. There we go. From all the sugar beet that we cut and moved ourselves. But we lost that 0.1 extra, which doesn't seem like it matters, but it definitely matters when you're talking about, 300,000 liters. And you split your sugar beet and cut sugar beet by that metric. You're talking about an extra 30,000 30,000 cut sugar beet there. So what's up, Spiderette? How's it going? Good to see you. It's on the mod hub. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, maybe that's what it was, man. Maybe I saw it and I thought I got it. I'll get it downloaded though, because that's the one I want to go with. I eventually want to have a little road right here next to this place, and I can start easing up on how much of this bad land I'm using right here. If we get some more good land in, that's the goal anyway. Yeah, we're definitely not going to make it to 120,000 this time around, so I have to do one more harvest, which I may either do not streaming, just play some of my free time, watch some videos, catch up with some videos and stuff in the mornings, and just do some grinding and get through that one more harvest. Because I want to jump on the community server next week, like I said. That's the goal. That would be the goal. How much more do we have over there now? Another 8,000, nice. Nice. Yeah, man, I'm liking kind of what's developing in Hold Your Own. If you guys haven't seen the latest Hold Your Own videos out on YouTube today, came out about almost 6 hours ago now. So, since the internet was down yesterday, I decided to get some recording done. So Dinkum is finished. I got to get it uploaded today for tomorrow. I finished it up and got it edited yesterday while we had downtime. And then Hold Your Own, I got it finished up yesterday as well. We're gonna be closer than I thought, though. That's a pretty good amount of money, considering I don't plan on making any big purchases other than the processing plant again. We should, after the processing plant, start making some decent money. That was the goal to begin with, until I realized that I didn't have enough space in the processing plant. Decided to remove it while it was still active, had stuff in it, like a dummy. I should have tried to get all this. I should have tried to. I should have removed all the stuff. I shouldn't have tried. I should have just done it. I should have removed all the stuff out of it. But like a big dummy, I didn't think anything about it. I was just doing my thing. You like that, bud? The dream sequence? I don't know how many people made it to that part. So, because I get to see back-end analytics, I know a lot of you guys skip through my videos. I know that. And I don't care. That's fine. But I didn't know how many people would actually see that. You know what I mean? When that happened, I was like, holy crap, dude. I don't even have my mic or anything near my face. I can't even say anything. So I just left it recording, and I was like, I know what I'll do. I'll just make it a dream sequence. Oh, man, that was wild, though. It was like a solid minute and a half of the car flying around in the air. It was pretty crazy. All right, so we should have, I mean, we definitely have enough sugar cane to keep going, but we should have sugar beet for at least one more day as well. Let's hop over and sleep one more time, and we should be good. Oh, I know you two would. I know you two watched it all the way through. I'm just saying, I know some people skip through it. I don't know who specifically, but I know most people skip through the video. And when you skip through videos, you tend to miss funny stuff like that. But not everybody has time to watch whole videos, so that's not a big deal to me. I don't care. People make up their own mind with their time. So we ended up with 20,000. That's not bad considering we're missing the cut sugar beet there. That's not really bad at all. But everything is ready to harvest. So today's harvest day, and if I can make enough to get close, we'll sell some sugar cane. We'll get our sugar beet processing plant and do all our releases as well. So, and again, remember, we've got to lease the harvester, the headers, the cultivator, the roller, and the planters. So quite a few leases. If we can get all that and then put enough back in there with just regular old sugarcane, we will. And I think we might be able to, actually. Again, I've got plenty of sugarcane. It's not like it's going anywhere anytime soon. We still got over 500 stored, and we've got a new harvest to do here, so not really gonna make that much difference. There we go. Oh man, Bob, you've been in the boat. You know how long it takes to get across those places. Like that 27-minute video or whatever it was took like 5 hours. It was a lot of recording. It was a lot of recording for a lot of dead time. Oh man, it took a while to get back and forth across there. But I mean, honestly, if people are gonna make content and not just load the game up, record their gameplay, and throw it out there, then it should take you a long time to record enough content for 30 minutes. I mean, it really should. So, who needs a forklift? That's right, Rex. How's it going, bud? We don't need a fork. We don't need a stinking forklift. We got a sprayer. I mean, the rock picker works better. The modded rock picker I've got, because it's got big long arms on it, and it kind of angles in, so it keeps everything close to the tractor. It works a lot better, but well, I think we've got enough content on Sapiens for one more stream. And Retreat to Eden comes out on Monday, so I'm going to be playing that. And honestly, Bob, right now, I don't really care what I need to be doing live. I'm not gonna lie to you. Right now, I need to do live what gets the most clicks and generates the most ad revenue. So, of games I like anyway. Again, I'm not gonna play stuff I don't like. So, and right now, Sapiens is the one doing it. Next week, Retreat to Eden's gonna be the one doing it. So, but I don't think people realize how close I am to having to quit making content and go get a job. It's that, I mean, everybody's money is down, right? It's not just me. And I'm not asking for more money from you guys. That's not what I'm saying. But ad revenue on YouTube used to be my main thing, and that's what's dropped the most. So right now I've got to go with what people want to watch, you know? And the majority of people... Actually, Hold Your Own has done really well, believe it or not, for the channel. So, I mean, I really can't argue that, I guess. But, yeah, we'll probably jump back on Hold Your Own next week, live. And the only reason I recorded it is because I planned on doing Sapiens yesterday and finishing Sapiens up because that's all the content. It's early access, so it's pretty much done. All right, let's go get our harvester and then get our headers. And this lease is not that bad thanks to J-Rock, so, yeah, this lease is only 8,000, so we're saving a ton of money here. We've got 110,000 right now, so, by the time we get the lead, we got GPS put on, yep, okay, back, we'll go over here and get our headers, but yeah, I mean, in all honesty, like, I've got to stick with stuff that is doing well for YouTube clicks, because YouTube hates me so very much, so... this is the sugarcane mod for the Ropa, so we'll get that and we'll turn it like sugarcane green. There we go. Release that bad boy. And this one. And we'll make that one red, because I always think of... I don't know, man. Sugar beets are like this color, right? Like, kind of like a maroonish color. Like a dark red. I don't know. We'll just make it that color. It's fine. Lease, yes, okay. And then what else do we need? We're gonna need a cultivator. I guess we'll get the same old, same old. Cultivator here. Okay, and then we need a planter. And we'll go with the same planter we always do. Just because it's big enough, I can do this quickly. That thing's 4,000 though. How much is the Limpkin? Yeah, I think, see, we did the math before. It just makes more sense to grab this one. 4,500, the other one's 4,300, so. Yeah, I mean, I do want to stream it again because I feel like I get more help with the community for sure, because you're not going to let me drive all the way across the map for no reason, of course. But at the same time, Hold Your Own has done better than Medieval Dynasty. So, I mean, at the same time of me saying that, I realized that Hold Your Own is still a better option. So, but I really just want to finish up what we're doing on Medieval Dynasty too. See, a lot of it comes down to the financial part of it is like third for me, right? It's got to be stuff that I want to play, stuff that people, it may be even fourth, stuff that people want to watch, but tied into stuff that I want to play. Is there content there that interests me, right? So that'd be number 3. And then number 4 would be, is it getting clicks? So, you know, I mean, I hate to be that way, but it's a business, you know, and I've got to, that's something I have to take into consideration. I have to. So, I wish it wasn't like that. If I was Raptor, I wouldn't have to worry about that. It gets enough ad revenue, he's probably okay, you know. but I don't have that option. I've got to consider those things. But at the same time, I'm still not going to play crap just for clicks. I'm still going to play things I want to play. So T-minus 2 days until Prime renewal. Hey, cool. I mean, again, I'm not asking for you guys, bud. That's not what I'm asking for. But since I got hijacked, man, on YouTube, it destroyed my entire algorithm. You know, that and the economic slide that we're in. I'm not going to call it a recession because you can't do that anymore. But we are in a slight decline, so everybody's feeling the hurt. You know, so I mean, that includes companies and stuff that would normally pay for those advertisement spots are not doing that as much anymore either. So it's just an overall thing. It's overall down. You know, it's not you guys not doing enough. You guys do plenty. Trust me. When the big mammoths came, was your favorite part? The mammoths were crazy, man. I was like, I was actually shocked because I didn't know mammoths were in the game. I was like, oh my god, what is that? But I like it though. I like Sapiens. I'm really looking forward to some more content on it. Again, we got about one more stream, and I think I'm going to be finished with it because I can get wheat. I got a few more things to unlock, and then I want to try to build my city a little bit better. Brian posted a picture bragging about how good his was. Thank Brian. But I want to build my city up a little bit more and at least be in some mud brick or brick houses before the content comes out, you know. And they have a nice roadmap. It's looking really good. I believe in the game. I think it's going to do very well. So really looking forward to getting back to that too. But we got about one more stream. We're going to be out of content. So we'll be doing Retreat to Enon, and then Farthest Frontier comes out not next week, but the next. So this week is the first. And then Farthest Frontier comes out on the 9th, another city builder game. It looks really good. So looking into that one as well. At 1,300 a lick, this is going to take a little while, but I think I can get up to the 125,000. I want to try to do this before we buy the processing plant, and I don't want to lease anything else because we've got like 30,000 things sitting over there at the store right now. So. And I honestly probably should have waited to lease all the extra stuff, but I wanted to know that we had everything we needed. So if we're going to hit a lease, we've got the headers, we got the harvester, we got the cultivator, we got the planter. And I think that's all we need, right? Oh, we need a roller if I roll it, which I need to. So, yeah, we're going to have to get one more thing, but the roller's like 1,000, I think. It's not much. It's not much for the roller, so... You're the only person I use it on, though? Yeah, mine renews on the 1st as well. I try to use mine on the 1st. I think I threw mine at, who did I throw mine at last time? J-Rock? No? Battery? Maybe been Battery. I'm gonna throw it at J-Rock this time, I think. Don't tell him, though. He's live right now, so I know he's not listening. Don't tell him, though. Let it be a surprise. Lots of city builders. I didn't say I don't play city builders. I said I usually don't play them because I'm not good at them. But I think Dawn of Man is what ruined me, Bob, because Dawn of Man was just broken when I played it, and it got a lot better, apparently, with the updates and stuff. I don't play them because I'm not good at them, but apparently people are okay with that, so... I don't mind them. I mean, I own a lot of the DLC for Skylines, City Skylines, so, I mean... I like it. I'm just not good at them, so I typically don't play them. But I realize that just because you're not good at something, you don't have to not play it. It can be entertaining to be bad at something. So we're probably going to use a lot of our sugarcane here, which is again is fine because we've got a lot already in there, and we got a lot more to harvest and sell. And I slowed down time by 1, so it's only a multiple of 2 now instead of 3. Because we're going to have that hourly charge on the leases. I just made a bunch of bad decisions again, I think, but it's okay. But yeah, man, I think, so going medieval was fun, right? Going medieval was fun. It was a really complex game. And I'm not smart enough for a game like that. But, I think, God, how many more trailer loads do we need? God, we're going to need like 18 more trailer loads, aren't we? Jeez. Alright. We need a bigger trailer. City Skylines is a great game, but you're not good at it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a fantastic game. I enjoyed it. I don't think if I did make content, I don't remember making content, but it might be on the YouTube channel. I don't remember making content on it, but I might have. But I did play it, and I enjoyed it a lot, and it's something that I recommend on my Nexus store. So, and I recommend it because it's a simulator, but it's a city builder, and people tend to like games like that. So, I don't put games on there that I wouldn't recommend playing if you like playing. I'm not making content on it because I'm not good enough at it. Like, at some point, it's fun to check out for a little while, but at some point you have to have some knowledge to continue making content on it. And I'm just not good enough at it. Going medieval, for instance. I couldn't figure out the layers and how to build and all that kind of stuff. The game is great, though. And Dawn of Man, I just couldn't figure out at all. So, I never could figure that game out. Alright, let me make sure what we're trying to get up to money-wise here. I need to get to like 130, probably. Silos, production. We're going to go production. We're going to go here. 125. And we're going to put it back in the same place, probably. I don't know why, though. I don't know why I'd put it way over there when I could put it right here. Oh, because I don't want it sharing the, that's part of it. I don't want it sharing that. And I've already got that built, too. We'll just put it back in the same place. It's fine. That's okay. That's okay. Yes, we need 125, so we need about 130,000. That'll get us through the night. And then we'll have cut sugar beet again. Again, I want the sugar beet processing plant before we start harvesting. That way I can get some more cut sugar beet going right away. No, because things were made different back then. Yeah, I mean, things were made different then, bud. I like that classic sound myself, man. I'd rather have a vinyl and a record player, even a new record player, but an old vinyl and a record player than I would streaming it off of YouTube or something, you know, like any day of the week. It just sounds better to me, even though the sound quality's not near as good. I'd rather have the old record instead of the remastered digital version. It's a much more natural feel, you know? Much more natural sound, in my opinion. My humble opinion, that means pretty much nothing to anybody, which is fair. God, I don't know if we're going to get enough to do this or not. I got 400,000 left in there. Yeah, it's going to take 20 more trips, so that'd be... Let's just say we're making 1,000 per load. We need 17 more trips, so... We're going to be doing this for a while. But yeah, I've been enjoying Hold Your Own for the story and stuff. I'm pretty sure the first time around, all that wasn't in there. It was a little more glitchy. It was just kind of weird. This time around has been a lot of fun, though. It's been a lot of fun. I'm enjoying that there's... I've gotten out of the, let's just go open and run around. There's nothing, no like goal or anything. You have to make up your own goal, too. I want to see what games have to offer as far as stories go. So, and Hold Your Own has a story, so it's there. Gotta break out the vintage 74 Pioneer half stack. Dude, yeah, hook it up, man. I hope your neighbors don't mind. Hope your neighbors don't mind. And I say that while I'm playing Farm Sim, but I have a goal. Every time I pick a map for Farm Sim, I have a goal. So, I have a story here. It's a South American sugar farm. Struggling sugar farm at that. And I have a goal. I want to maybe not own all the land on the map, but I want a successful sugar farm. So, that is the goal. And it's somewhat obtainable for me. But yeah, there's a lot of games coming that should be a lot of fun. I've got a lot of games on my wish list, and they're lined up in order of release date. Retreat to Enid is number 1 because it comes out on Monday. And then after that, I think it's Farthest Frontier, and then here something else. I mean, it just keeps going. I mean, there's stuff. There's at least 2 games a month coming out that I want to play, and probably a lot that I've never heard of. Also, somebody gifted me a. I say somebody because I don't know if he meant for me to tell people or not, but Junkyard Truck. So I'm gonna be trying that out too. It just released. I got to record that one too. I didn't get it recorded yesterday. So with the oh god, I forgot to do maintenance on the tractor, didn't I? All right, so we're definitely gonna need more than 130. I swear I thought I did maintenance on the tractor. God, man, the maintenance on this thing's killing me. We gotta get rid of this thing. Hours on it is just killing me right now. The Lawnmower Sim's free on Epic right now? Is it really? God, I don't know. I watched several hours of people playing that. It literally is just mowing the yard. I don't know if I would want to play that, honestly. Like, that's the reason I didn't buy it to start with. It's because I was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to buy that or not. I don't know if I want it or not. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff coming out. Montana DLC for ATS releases next week. Releases on the 4th. So was that Thursday? So Thursday we're doing some driving. Heck yeah. Doing some Montana driving. I may try to, I don't think we have anything planned next Saturday. So next Saturday we may try to do a convoy or Sunday. One of the two. Get a convoy around, do some driving in Montana. I wish you could still buy games and then gift them later on Steam. I hate that you can't. Like, I wish Steam keys were a universal thing. I could buy Steam keys from Steam itself and hold on to them and then gift them to somebody later. Yeah, but it's free. I know. There's a lot of free games that look pretty good that I've never even touched. Like, just having your Amazon Prime linked, you get free games. If you open your Twitch and you hit the little, what is it, the little box thing at the top or whatever, you can claim free games every month. I've got so many of those, and I've never even looked at them. I just go in, claim them, and go on. I don't even know what's there half the time. But I also have like 450 games or something crazy on Steam, so most of them I've never played. Hey, what's up, Voltage? How's it going? Yeah, I go in and claim them just so I have them, but I don't. Most of the time it's old games and stuff that I just really don't have any interest in playing. I just go claim them, so if I ever do want to randomly go grab something, I can just go download those. That's the one good thing about Humble Bundle is you can buy Steam keys, right? When you buy from Humble Bundle, you get Steam keys, and that's where most of my giveaways used to come from. Which I've still got some saved up for holiday time this year, so they'll be older games, but we'll still do some Steam key giveaways at holiday time this year. We're down to 350,000. I mean, we're gonna get about 350,000 or so out of the harvest, so we should be okay. Because we got what, 7 days and be ready to cut again. So I just noticed the wind blowing across the top of the. You can barely see it, but you see the wind blowing across the top of the sugar beets there. That's kind of neat. Or is that clouds? It may be clouds. May not be wind. Maybe clouds. Let's say because the sugar cane's not moving, but I don't know. It's a toss-up. $135 games that were all free, dude. Yeah, Epic does free games every month too, right? Once a month. Oh yeah, man. If which I don't know, man. Oh no, that's right. They're from a launcher, right? They don't give you a Steam key for it. For the Twitch games or whatever. Yeah, they do that so you can't give them away. You can really sit in the wheat. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. The sugarcane, not so much, though. I mean, maybe the top of it, but I haven't really looked at it when the wind, like, just stopped and looked at it when the wind's blowing, so. Oh, that's right. It's every 7 to 14. So is it once a week or bi-monthly? Yeah. I forgot about that. I was thinking it was once a month. God, man. Yeah, we got to get rid of this tractor, guys. The repair on it's just dropping so fast. And I really am gonna need to repair this thing, but yeah, we're just in a bad spot here because I'm just gonna have to sell more sugarcane than I intended, I guess. That's the only way out of this. It's really the only good way out of this. Sell more than I intended to sell. It is definitely time for a trade-in, yeah. I don't know how much money I would get for this thing, though. Probably not very much. $25,000. 25,000. That's without repainting it, though. It needs repainting, too, which is going to cost like 22,000, so. Still, though, not really enough to warrant a trade-in as of yet. And I would just lease a tractor, but as much as I use it, I really just need to buy one. It wouldn't be worth the lease. Because I use this thing daily. It's the only tractor I have, so. We probably should have kept that Stara for stuff just like this. But even that Stara didn't even like pulling this trailer. And it had 180 horsepower. I mean, to be fair, man, a new paint job on a tractor would probably be fairly expensive, but I don't think it'd be $25,000 expensive. I don't think it costs that much. It might, but I don't. I've never priced painting a tractor, so I don't know. But man, it's expensive. Yeah, it's tough running on one tractor, man. It really is, because there is no way to hire. You can't do the hired worker stuff, right? Because you've only got one. And the only way I could do that feasibly is harvest the sugar beets myself, and then go get the cultivator and have a hired worker start cultivating for me. So I mean, basically we're just doing everything ourselves. It's a one-man farm here. 3K tops. I was gonna say 5. Just with inflation, the way everything is, I was gonna say 5K. That was gonna be my guess, but I would assume it's still fairly expensive. But 20,000? I mean, I could go buy 3 different tractors right now. They wouldn't be quite this big. They'd be a little bit smaller than this, but I'd be able to work a small farm with them. You know, a very small farm, garden variety. But I mean, this is still this is a decent sized tractor for a one-man little farm. It's all we need. I'd be able to work a small farm with 3 different tractors I could buy for 20K right now, sitting around my vicinity. So, buy a whole new tractor for 20K. Where are we at? We're at 120,000 right now. What's on sale again? Oh, hey, we got a Massey Ferguson 6700. For 84,000. Still only 150 horsepower though, or 200 horsepower for an extra 25 grand. I mean, that's 100,000. It's not bad, but it is used. It's already used, so that means it's gonna go down just as quick as mine. I need to buy a new tractor. I think I need a new one. Yeah, we're gonna need a new tractor, not a used one again. In the lot, there's a 4 Series John Deere sprayer. It's massive. Oh, dude, those things are huge, aren't they? It's insane. Like the last time we ran to Tupelo, I really wanted to stop at the oh God, what's the name of it? It's an ag store, and he's a John Deere dealer too. I wanted to stop there because you got John Deere sitting everywhere outside, man. Just walk by them. Pretty cool. Non-stock motors, of course, yeah, but yeah, they do it for sure. But yeah, I can't remember the name of the ag store, but it's an ag store. He's a John Deere dealer, and he also owns quite a lot of farmland. So he also owns the cotton gin that's around there too. So the cotton farmer owns the ag store, John Deere dealer. Well, when he first opened the store, I went in a few times and I saw him with a dustpan and a broom walking around sweeping. Like you would think the owner of all that would be, you know, not anywhere near the place or you know, in the office somewhere. No, he was walking around sweeping. You would think he was one of the employees that, like, they you know, offered jobs to anybody, and then a homeless guy came up and he's like, "Hey, I need a job." And he's like, "All right, you're hired." Nope, that was the owner of the place. Old ratty looking tennis shoes that had holes in them and holes in his jeans, and had the apron on, you know, walking around sweeping floors. Nope, that's the guy that owned the place. Yeah, they're huge, man. I mean, they're crazy big. Crazy big. I mean, that's true, bud, but how long ago was that? How much has paint gone up since then? You know? Labor costs are more expensive, too. So... Which, I mean, I know if you're the one painting it, you can charge whatever you want to, but I would charge more for my own labor. So... I'm a big fan of the speech in Balboa. I've said this before, where he tells his son, you know what you're worth and go out and get what you're worth. So. Because of Farm Sim, you're planning to go to the farming convention there. Nice. Nice, man. Yeah, I've never been to one, but I really want to go to one. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Never been to one. God, this is taking a long time, and over 250,000 liters of sugar cane to get here, but really need to repair my tractor. Really need to do that. If that paint's $200 a gallon, then yeah, $4,000 at most to paint a medium-sized tractor. Yeah, Rex, absolutely, man. Drop them in the media sharing. I think people are able to create a thread in there as well. I'll double-check the permissions, but that way you can just create a thread by itself for that specific topic if you want to. When you post them. I think you can do that in Discord now. I'll go look at the permissions again. All right, we got enough to get our processing plant. I think I'm gonna hold up here. I'm gonna go grab the harvester and the sugarcane header first. And I'm gonna leave the tractor sitting at the shop, and we will sell directly enough to repair the tractor. That's the idea now. That way I don't have to keep running back and forth in it, because the more running back and forth I'm doing, the worse this gets. So it's dropped pretty substantially just running this back and forth. All right, yeah, we'll do our sugarcane harvest. We'll fill the sugar mill back up with sugarcane, and then sell some until we get enough to repair the tractor. That's the goal. And I really shouldn't need this for a while, because the sugar beet plant that I'm about to put down will hold 220,000, I think is what I got it set to. So we're about to find out, though. Go over here and place this thing now. We'll cut the tractor off for a minute, then we're going to run to the store. We'll get started on some sugar cane first. Maybe. Farm Tech trailer's nice. Don't really need it, though. And it's only a 4 meter wide. It's only 9,000 though. 4 meters wide. It's only 9,000 to buy it for a cultivator. That's really not bad. Really not bad at all. All right, let's put this bad boy down. I want to spin it just like so, like that. I think that's where I had it before. Something like this. Boom. There we go. Let's see. Sugar beets. Sweet. And it should hold quite a bit, so we got to get our water jug out here and fill this thing back up now. I'm going to do that real quick before we do anything else. A lot of back and forth here again, but I think that might actually be in the exact same spot, too. Maybe a little further this way, but it's close enough anyway. That's full, that's good. Let me just back it on over here. It'll take a little while. This thing holds quite a lot of water. I think it's 17,000 liters or something, so. Oh yeah, the color changing paint, Bob, yep. Yep. $1,500 a gallon. Which, I mean, again, for specialized stuff like that, it's really not that expensive. It sounds like a ton, but it's really not. You know, I mean, it's for DuPont to sell to their clientele. You know, the higher end clientele. I mean, it's really not that bad. $1,500 a gallon. When you're talking about people wanting to show off, you know, that's not bad. How many gallons would it take to paint a car? 1, 2, like. Wouldn't take a whole lot, I wouldn't think. Oh, I forgot. I upped the water on this thing. Yeah, we're gonna need a bigger water trailer, folks. Man, I forgot how much I upped the water. I upped the water to match the sugar beets. So yeah, it can take a lot more back and forth than I thought. But because it's gonna process 192,000 liters a day, we're gonna be waiting on water now. So I wish I could just run a hose over there, something like Gold Rush, when you could run the water hoses over. Get me a pump and water hoses and just run over there to it. That'd be the way to go. $14,000. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot. I honestly forgot the numbers I put on this, so, and it doesn't tell you until it's full either. We also need to set these to distribute. Distributing, storing. Distributing, no store. And then we could set this to sell, couldn't we? It wouldn't be much, but it'd be something. Then we can set that to distribute. There we go. Yeah, I mean, the slurry is not going to bring us much money, but we're a ways off from getting the slurry spreader. I mean, a long way off. So there's no real need to worry about that right this second. 21,000. I think it might be worth getting some in there and then get. Oh my God, that's a lot. So sugar beet processing takes 0.1 water for every sugar beet. So if we put 200,000 liters of sugar beet in there, we need 20,000 liters of water, right? Yeah. Yeah, so 200,000 liters of sugar beet is all it'll fit. I think it's 220, so this should be our last load of water, and that'll do one whole thing, and that should be all the sugar beet we get off of this too. So that should be enough right there. It should be enough. Hopefully. 1 gallon will paint a car. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's not that expensive to paint a car. It's the labor and the place and all the extra equipment stuff. If you have somebody else paint it, you know, labor and everything else there. All right, off to the shop now. Man, that took a lot to get here, didn't it? Jeez. I think it was gonna be that long before we got to start harvesting. Yeah, so it's 1 sugar beet, uses 0.1 water, and it spits out 1.1 cut sugar beet, 0.3 slurry, and 0.05 stones. So we can sell the slurry. It's not going to be a lot, but it'll be something. And then send the stones over to the stone production for lime. And really, I should have upped that lime production amount that it holds too, but I'm not doing that again. Things expensive, so. Go ahead and hit some fuel on the way through there. Or drive by a fill up there. It's a wireless fill up. Look at the paint price. Oh, I mean, it's like 22,000, 23,000, something like that. It's crazy, man. I looked at it at some point. I mean, I'm going to have to look anyway because I got to see how much it's going to cost to repair this thing. Yeah, I got to see how much it's going to cost to repair this. Man, look at all that equipment sitting there ready to go. It's ready to go. I really hate that that's the store drop, too, because it's going to be hard to get a big tractor in there. Pull this thing over here out the way. And again, we're going to grab the sugar cane first. Oh, the condition of the weight is terrible. Repair the weight. Repaint it. Let's go ahead and repaint it too. There we go. It's 92 months old. 92 months old. So it's going to cost 22,100 to repair. It's going to cost 8,000 or to repaint it. It's going to cost 8,000 to repair. Don't have enough money. I was going to give it a shot. All right, so we just need to sell 100,000 more sugarcane. I mean, that's still going to leave us plenty, but man, is that thing dropping quick though. I don't know if there's any hoses or anything I have to connect. I don't think so. Whatever it did, I just heard it click when I clicked the button, so we should be okay there. I'm gonna go ahead and spin this thing around too. Get to it easier. There we go. All right, off we go with the Ropa TP6 ply. The TP6 ply. Gotta love it. Specially made by J-Rock Nation here on Twitch. He's live right now doing some modding, matter of fact. I don't know what exactly he's working on, but he's doing something. And you know what I'm going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to go over to the new field and start there, I think. Oh no, we got sugarcane first, right? Yeah, we do. Okay. That's all right. We'll go to the backfield and start then. We'll start on the backfield of sugarcane first. Boy, this is a tight road with traffic on. I don't know that I'd be able to get down through here with some of that big equipment. Cutting it very close. Cutting it very close there. We're gonna run over to the backfield and start there on the sugar cane. Get it sold. We should be able to do the whole field without emptying, I think. I don't want to be able to because that means it's a bad run, but hopefully we can get enough to at least get our tractor repaired. We need 9,000 to do that, so. Oh, I think I'm folding the header up. I am. Yep. I'd say I didn't see anything moving on the harvester itself, so. There we go. Sugarcane about to roll. All right, let's do this. Off we go, 27 miles an hour on the harvest. And they're off. Coming around turn 1, the TP6 is leading the way. Slowed down a little too early there. Yeah, I don't know why this is red. Like, this is just not good. This is not going to be a good harvest, I don't think. Yeah, 37 tons per hectare. That's not great. But it is what it is. It is what we got. So, it's like dark orange for some reason. That is not a good sign for a harvest. Not a good sign for a harvest at all. But we're already up to 20,000, so that's good. That's nice. Dang it. Turned too sharp. I need to get my wheel and stuff back out, I think. Which I'm going to have to for truck sim anyway. I'm going to get cleaned up and recalibrated. Dang it. Keep turning too sharp. No GPS needed here. We'll need it for the sugar beets, but not so much for the sugar cane. So yeah, $22,000 to paint. That's just crazy. That's way too much. And what we'll do when we go to harvest the sugar beets, since I got to split them up, I got to do some for cut sugar beet and some for regular sugar beet, is I will take 100,000 at a time, since that's what this holds. I'll put it in, one load will go directly into the sugar mill, and one load will go to the sugar beet processing. And then we'll do the same again, and hopefully we can get about 400,000. That's the goal. So if it doesn't fit in the sugar mill, we're going to put it in the silo for regular sugar beet. And then the cut sugar beet we'll just dump directly in, because it'll hold 220,000, I think. So who all bought lotto tickets? Man, I said yesterday we needed to buy some, or a couple days ago we needed to buy some, and I didn't buy any. Miss Deuce forgot to buy some too, so we didn't buy any. But one lucky winner walked away with 1.28 billion, minus 50% of that in taxes. So that's crazy. That's an insane amount of money. I told Ms. Deuce earlier, 100 million, a million, or a billion. To me, that's a lot of money regardless. So, $1 million to me, even in 2022, is life-changing money. So, I mean, that's, you know, that's a substantial amount of money. I can't even fathom the difference in the three, honestly. I have no way to rationalize the difference in 10 million or a billion. No way to rationalize that in the terms of money, because it's just so crazy to think that I would have that amount of money if I bought a lottery ticket and won it, right? It's just an astronomical amount of money. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right, there we go. First load. That's a new follow. Brian, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Renting the private jet versus buying the private jet. I saw that too, Nikki. Yeah. I was like, I wouldn't even, I mean, they cost a lot to maintain. That's a waste of money, honestly. Like, I wouldn't even do that. I'd still fly out commercial, but I'd take first class flights if I had to fly anywhere. They're just a lot of money all the way around. I don't see the need for it, I guess. Just my thinking. I said we were gonna fill it back up. Let's see how much is in there. 172,000. It's definitely gonna hold this. We're gonna go ahead and sell some. That way we can repair the tractor if nothing else. I hate selling this directly, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, that's not bad off that field, Bob, especially if you look, we're still in the light green over here. That was like dark orange for some reason. I don't know why. Just hop on the jet. Yeah, I know, but like I don't live that kind of life. You know what I mean? Like I don't live that kind of lifestyle. I don't have champagne taste in beer pockets. I just have beer pockets. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I just can't fathom spending that kind of money on a private jet. Like what would be the point? You know? Especially if you're anonymous, right? If they keep your name anonymous and nobody knows you won the $1 billion, because you're only going to get what, 700 million? Only 700 million? But I mean, a private jet's going to cost you a couple $100 million of that. So, you know, why would you waste it on that? Like, so many more things I could think to do. Oh, I got to empty the rest of this out, I guess. Cut back through the field. It's fine. We're good. But the best beers in Europe. I mean, I like Dos Equis. That's what I drink. So. Smittix. I'll drink a Smittix. As far as like name brand stuff you buy at the store or whatever, that's what I would drink if I was a drinker. I'm not much of a drinker though. But yeah, I mean, it just seems wild to me that a private jet is it's really expensive to have, buy, maintain, fly on. And unless you already have money and you invest that $700 million you get very, very carefully, with a private jet you're gonna be broke in no time. I just don't see I don't see the need for it, I guess. I don't know. I would probably buy some farmland somewhere. That's what I would do. Not because I'm playing Farm Sim, and not because I'm a farmer by any means, and not because I thought it would make me money, but because in the long run, land is the thing they don't make enough of. So, I'd probably buy a bunch of farmland. And then the taxes alone, after you have made that purchase and you own it, you still have to pay tax on that. So, the taxes alone would be, you know, whatever, but in the long run, it'd be better than spending it on cars and jets and stuff. Farmland, or just land in general. $2 million for a new small private jet? Really? Is that it? I thought they were way more expensive. I know you can get a chopper for about 10 million. So I have a gift to find. Another one? Dang, True, didn't you just drop me a PayPal gift the other day? Dang, man. I appreciate it. I will go do some looking around, see what I can find. I appreciate you, buddy. I'll see if I can find it. But yeah, I don't know. I've just never had I've never wanted the Lamborghinis and the, you know what I mean? Like, never. Even back when I was making good money and didn't have any bills and was 20 years old, you know, like I never had that idea. I wanted a 4-door Toyota, 4-wheel drive with all the bells and whistles on it. That's all I ever wanted. Now I just want to pay my credit cards off and pay the house off and be done with it. Easter egg hunt, heck yeah. Yeah, I don't know why it's not either. It should be. I don't know. So I have links to stuff, but so it links and pops up. I appreciate you telling me, because I would have just found it tomorrow when I checked everything, I guess. But yeah, I'll definitely go find it. I appreciate you, bud. I'm guessing, yeah, hang on a minute. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. I'll pull up my email if nothing else. I get it there. Dang, that's way too much. That's way too much. I gotta see if I can get a Linktree overlay put in for tips. Throw some hearts in chat for True and the latest tip that he just dropped. I appreciate you, buddy, for the tip. Much appreciated. I think I can get that other Elgato Keylight Air now that I've been wanting. Yeah, Target. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, not everybody's built the same way, and I don't have anything against people that want to go out and buy a private jet and a big mansion or whatever else. You do what you want to, man. Live life. That's what it's about. But for me, I just never felt the need to live in, you know, in New York or what. I've never even felt the need to visit New York, much less live there. So, you know, yeah, I saw that, man. I appreciate you, buddy. Much appreciated. Back up. Is it going to take the tops off of these? No, okay, good. But say, I hope it doesn't take the tops off of those. I didn't think about that. Yeah, man, I really appreciate you, True. That's gonna go a long way, man. Whether it be picking up new games or new equipment or just helping me pay bills. So I appreciate you. This has become my new hobby, just saying. I mean, I appreciate it. I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here watching and hanging out. Yeah, I don't know. I've just never felt the need to do all that, you know, the fancy stuff. I've said this before, the song from Confederate Railroad, Daddy Never Was a Cadillac Kind. I mean, that was my dad, you know, and that's kind of how I was raised, so I just never felt the need to have all the stuff. I'm pretty happy now. I'd be a lot less stressed if I had money to pay my bills, you know. Off, not just pay my bills monthly, but pay them off, you know what I mean? Pay off the debt. I'd be a lot less stressed, which everybody would be. Everybody's in the same situation. Like, that would make me happy, is just paying the house off and the car note, being in debt. Like, that'd be my winning lottery goal, would be to do all that. I don't know. I mean, some people just want a simple life, you know. Now, I probably would buy me a fishing boat, and I don't mean like a commercial fishing boat. I just mean just a fishing boat that I can put in the water. That's something I probably would do. I ain't done that in a long time, so. Yeah, and again, nothing against folks that want to go blow it. You want to go blow the money, go do it. Live your life, you know. Live it to the fullest. Blow it all, as long as you enjoy it while you're doing it. $2 million private jet, though. I mean, that might be worth it. That might be worth it. At least then I can fly back and forth to my private island. So, you know. A 20-foot bass boat's less than 100K. I know. And that's, you know. I don't really know what else I would want to buy, man. Like, I don't have this list of really fancy, expensive things that I want, you know. I don't care anything about designer clothing. I don't care anything about a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or a Bentley or anything like that. I don't know, you know, like. An island, I mean, you can buy a private island. There's some for sale that are, you know, around $350,000, but that'd be about it, honestly. Like, I don't know. Yeah, again, man, I think the most important thing is farmland. I'd probably buy farmland. Or just land in general, if I can farm it. That'd be the main goal, to find some land I can farm and buy that. Invest a lot of it. Roll the dice, buy 10 whole Bitcoin. Like, I mean, I don't know. For somebody like me that's never had money, I mean, you know, if you're not going to buy the big house and the 3 houses and the lake house and all the fancy cars and stuff, like, what do you spend your money on? Because I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to buy if I win that kind of money, you know. It's kind of a weird thought too. I mean, I know for sure I would go spend a weekend in Vegas, or a week, but probably come back broke. So what else do you do, you know? I could buy me a boat, that's right. I could buy me a truck to pull it. I mean, that's the only thing I can really think too, Target, you know? There's some really great charities out there that are doing really, really good work for people. Charity Water is one of them. They do really, really good work all over the world, helping people get clean water. I follow them on Twitter. I love what they do. You know, we're all the poor folks are struggling to pay bills, so I can't afford to donate, but I do keep up with what they're doing, and I think they do wonderful work. So that's probably something I would definitely look into. So I'm looking to donate a very large sum of money for them. Ongoing costs with owning a private jet include maintenance, repairs, storage, fuel, and costs. Costs can range between $500 and $1 million annually. I mean, that's not bad, and that's basics, right? I mean, that's just your basic upkeep stuff. So, I mean, that's not terrible, but I mean, that's, you know, 3-4 years later, man, you're talking a good chunk of money there. But not like you don't have it if you've got $700 million, but still, you know. I don't know. Something simple, I guess, would be okay. And again, that would just be for convenience. I mean, that would be like a splurge convenience item for me. I don't know, man. I don't know. Whoever won the money, I hope they do some good for themselves, and then they enjoy it. I'm not gonna say they should you know, donate money or whatever else. I hope they enjoy it. I hope it changes their life. All right, back to the farm. So I've been thinking about this too. After we fill up our sugar mill, which is going to be this load, we're going to put back probably another 100,000 into the silo. So that's good. That'll restock some of what we lost earlier. So I win the lottery every day. I wake up on the green side of the grass. You got that right. You got that right. I don't know, man. I stopped looking at life through the guise of the objects that I own versus, you know, just being happy a long time ago, I think. And again, I forgot who that song was, Can't Buy Me a Boat song, but I mean, people say money can't buy happiness, but man, people that have money sure are happy, aren't they? On the surface, anyway. It can make life a lot less stressful, and a lot more stressful at the same time. But I think people make stress for themselves. I don't know. My what? Man, don't say that. Don't use them words. Holy crap, dude. Are these? And those have got to be accidental. Those have got to be accidental. Guys, throw some more hearts in chat for True, for some very generous tips, directly to PayPal. Some very generous tips. Thank you, sir, very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. I don't even know what to say. Just throw some hearts in chat for True. Thank you, dude. Not an accident. Well, I appreciate it. Man, you're straight. You just got the wife out of a hospital emergency surgery, dude. That's not good. Why you throwing money around, man? You got hospital bills. I appreciate it nonetheless. I hope your wife is doing fine, though. I hope she's doing well. That's the important thing. That's the important thing today. I hope your wife is doing better. I hope the surgery went well. The VA. Oh, man. Hey, dude, soldiers need to be taken care of, though. Honestly. Gallbladder. Oh, God, yeah. I remember that feeling. Y'all have heard that story a million times, though. Yeah, that's not good, man. I'm glad that y'all got her to the hospital. That can be severe. That can be very bad. Very bad. Yeah. Yeah, Bud just went through it recently. I'm glad y'all got her to the hospital. That sounds like it was very close to being very, very bad. So, good deal, man. From the ER into the operating room in 2 hours. Yeah, that's pretty quick, dude. That's like get everything prepped, the doctor's on his way, get it done kind of surgery there. That's close. They put me on 2 or 3 different medications because I was basically going septic when I went in. And they had to get the infection under control before they could do surgery. So I was in the emergency room for about 6 hours, and then I was in a hospital bed for about 12, and then they took me into surgery. Or no, I guess probably not even that long. Probably about 7 hours. So about 12 total when I was in surgery. But they had to get the medication started for the infection. So she's a tough old bird. Good deal, man. Good deal. That's good to hear. That's good news. That is good news, buddy. True, what's a hobby you have outside of work and gaming that you really enjoy, or that you have in your past at some sort? Hey, Sammy, how's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Guns, you got it. Any particular favorites throughout history? And I say that, I mean any favorite specific model, make? I don't think I'd tell people that, but they're definitely not gonna mess with you. Yeah, any specific favorite, like, historic model or anything like that? Yeah, federal firearms license, Bob. Yeah, there you go. The 1911. I've heard that's a solid gun. I don't shoot a whole lot, so, but I've heard that's a solid choice. That's an option too, Bob. Nothing wrong with that. Again, I don't know how many times that needs to be said, but I'm all for people's personal freedoms doing what they choose, with the extent, of course, of the law. The M9 seems like a solid choice. All right, we're done with the sugar cane. We get on the sugar beets. Heck yeah, on the sugar beets. The M1 Garand. I always wanted a Mosin the gun. Always wanted one of those. I don't know why. I saw it on a what was it? It was a gun show, shooting. It was a shooting competition show that came on years ago. I saw it on there, and then I saw it in a pawn shop, and I picked one up and actually held it. And I was like, man, Mosin the gun just feels like a good gun. So. No, it's all good, man. It's all good. The missus wouldn't appreciate that. A 1941. Oh, man. Oh, man. Killing me. All right, let's go pick up the other header. Oh, I can drop this one to save that fee, I think. Switch that. There we go. Make mini Mosin guns? Really? Let's use a 22 shell. That's pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool to have, I think. The ammo's corrosive? Yeah. I don't know why either. Like, I just like the way it looks and the way it feels, you know? I don't know. I just always liked it. I'm not really a big gun nut, so I mean, like, for me, I don't really have like specific models and stuff that would be, you know, be of any interest. So. Was there what was it? Montgomery Gentry song, a 308, a shotgun, and a gallon of homemade wine. I mean, that's simply put, that'd be the way to go for me. Pizza Hut said I want a Tommy gun and a cruise missile. I mean, my opinion, if you pass the necessary checks for it, then go for it. People don't like that opinion a whole lot, but I mean, dang, true. That's a lot. It's a while. Sounds like you can get it thoroughly clean though. That's good. And instead of going down the road this time because it was so tight down through there, I'm gonna go around, but we're gonna go to our new field first and start harvesting there, I think. Dude, that's pretty cool, man. A mini Mosin that shoots 22. That's 22 long rifle shells. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. That crap is a pain, I bet, dude. 9 hours. So I can't remember the name of the show, but the guy that was the host was also on Survivor twice. And I can't remember if his first or last name is Colby, but it's either, I think it's his first name. I can't remember his last name for some reason. But it was a cool show though, man. It was like, it was full of competition shooters and like just your average folks too. It put everybody into the same competition. It's kind of neat. There was farmers on there sometimes. It was pretty cool show. All right, now we're using GPS, so I got to do it with this. There we go. Get that lined up. Center up on us right there. That'll work. And go. Don't have access to that land. I'm glad we painted where we did, because it wasn't going to let us harvest that if we didn't. So. You know what I think I'm about to do? I think I'm about to flip this line. We'll pick up right there. We're going to go up top. We're going to do that top first, I think. I don't have enough room between the trees, so I may cut a couple of headlands up top, but we'll go up here and do the top first. Also want to check my potential yield here. What is it? 72. 72 tons per hectare. This field over here wasn't getting that. It was like 60 something. The silty clay may be better than loamy sand, honestly. I do kind of have enough room to turn around. Yeah, we can just go. Just go with it. That's fine. I'm going to start this way. That way we can get our long runs here and then our long runs over there too. We can do both. And this thing goes 27 miles an hour during the harvest, so it's not going to take long to fill up. I feel like this is a better option, though. Just start from right there, and then we can do the rest of this in a minute. This hill, though, is tough. I mean, it is a pain to get this hill harvested, or planted, I guess. First harvest on this hill, so it just cuts your speed out of everything, no matter what you're using. Still faster than 6 miles an hour, though. This thing needs about 1,500 more horsepower. J-Rock, get on that horsepower issue. Yeah, he's over there modding today. I don't know what he's modding on, but he's streaming and modding something. I'm just happy he did what he did to this thing. Like, that makes me happy enough, man. I mean, I honestly, I know how to change XML files. I could probably go in and tell it horsepower, but I don't think it would equate to torque. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the file is for that, so. But I could go in and tell it 3,000 horsepower if I wanted to. I don't know if that means it would run 27 miles an hour up the hill or not. I could definitely make that happen. But changing the capacity and like the name on the side, the TP, that was all him. He did all that custom, so. I don't know if changing the capacity would change the weight it can pull. I think it does. So that may not help me out any. I've done that before. Bob remembers. I changed one of the trailers we had to 1,000,000 liters and nothing could pull it because it was too heavy. So it was just too dang heavy. Most of this, yeah, this looks better than what I thought it would. I'm not real entirely sure why the silty clay. You can see it here, that dark area is silty clay. It's supposed to be worse than loamy sand, but this is 64 tons per hectare. This is 74 tons per hectare. So I don't know why, but the silty clay is actually doing better for us, which, I mean, again, I'm okay with. It's just kind of odd to me, I think. Thing turned around. I'm glad we don't kill our crops when we drive over them, which you absolutely should be smashing them right into the ground with this thing. This thing's heavy. But that's okay. I'm still good with it. I turned crop destruction off in the game, if you're wondering. Good old sugar beet harvest. And again, our first load is going to go into the sugar beet processing plant for cut sugar beet right away, so that we can start getting some more sugar made there. This thing takes forever to stop too. There we go. Good to go now. You can see the mini map. It's kind of going underneath the bar and stuff now, but there's a really dark green area down there. That's loam. That's what we want. That's the main land we want, but we don't have access to it. This is what we got. So, change capacity. You also need to add the option of update mass to false. Ah, okay. That's what I missed then. Yeah. Again, I know how to change a few things, but that's about it. Mostly I just stick to nothing. I stick to changing nothing most of the time. I did change that sugar beet processing plant, though, for capacity that it holds, because it processes 192,000 sugar beets a day or per month, and I'm playing on 1 day months, so I changed it to hold 220,000 liters, and then changed all the other capacities as well, so they all hold more. Even the output side's going to hold more, and that's simply because it holds so many sugar beet that I can only put 24,000 sugar beet in it. So I was constantly having to go back and like stop and go put more in it and that kind of thing. I figure this way I can just go dump 100,000 in there and let it go. So, and 100,000 should get us 10,000 extra sugar beet because we're getting 1.1 cut sugar beet to sugar beet. So. Yeah, that's the one I always missed, was changing the update mass, I guess. Oh, dang, I did not mean to do that. I was trying to just tab out for a second here. Hey, Gargle just posted a video. We was talking to him a while ago. He just posted a video. Oh, there we go. Rex shared a picture of that that John Deere sprayer in the media sharing in the Discord if you want to go check it out. That thing is huge, yeah. Just looking at it by itself, it doesn't look that big, but the guy standing next to it, That's that's massive. Holy crap. I forgot how big they were, man. I ain't seen one in a long time. Wow. Like, I very rarely see a sprayer on the road here. Most of the time, it's just the big tractors and harvesters and stuff. There's quite a few of the big case tractors around here. Not the quad tracks, but the one that actually have the wheels on them. But they're, God, what are they called? I don't even know what they're called. These. Yeah, these guys. But but they're case. There is one John Deere floating around like that one, too. These boys right here, yeah. The Steigers. The articulated tractor. There's a couple of them floating around here, but not very many. Most of the time you see it's just the large, regular old four-wheeled tractors. They're not the articulated tractors. There's one or two of the Steigers floating around. I don't know who owns them or what they farm, but there's some big stuff. Downhill thing's got to be, yeah, dude. If I was actually driving this thing running 27 miles an hour downhill, I start hitting the brakes when we get to the end of the field. I got to turn out so I don't hit the building. It takes a while to stop. Yeah, it takes a little while to stop there. Oh, come on now. Come on. The self-leveling on this machine, too, is just insane. It's not going to stay completely level on this hill, but... I mean, look at that. That's pretty crazy looking. Like, compared to this side, right? Wheels are almost touching stuff over here. Over here, you got all that clearance. That's pretty sweet, man. The self-leveling... Farm machines are crazy cool because... Oh, I thought I locked on. Did I not? I guess I did. I thought I hit lock. The amount of technology in these things it's just insane. I mean, we're on this crazy steep embankment right here. This thing's trying to keep itself level. It's wild. Yeah, so I started stopping before the end of the field that time. Yep, no problem, True. No problem, buddy. I'm just trying to fill it up now so we can go empty out here. Oh, I hit the tree. That's the reason I don't like getting too close to the trees right there. When I plow stuff up. Probably should redo that, I think. Light though. Yeah, all this down here is like dark green area, which is really nice. All right, here we go. Cut sugar beets coming in. We'll see if I did this right. I know we got the water part right because it holds a lot of water. So I didn't even think about the math when I did it either. So, whoops, whoops. And I could have modified it to one sugar beet is like 3 cut sugar beet, but I didn't. I left it the same. It's a 1.1. It just holds a lot more. Just volume is all I changed. So. Stupid bird. Stupid old loud bird. Oh, dang, I never returned that header. We got to return that thing real quick. Sugarcane, yes, return. Go. That hourly charge adds up. I'm trying to minimize that the most we can do here. All right, here we go. Let's see how much it holds. Oh, back up. That's how bad the brakes are. All right, so let's go down to processing, sugar beet, activate. There we go. So it does 192,000 liters per cycle, which is a month. 192,000 cycles per month. So it's processing a lot, but it only uses 0.1 water. So I'm figuring if I can get 100,000 in there or 200,000 in there, it's only going to use 20,000 liters of water. Should be anyway. What's up, Angela? How's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, I think I changed it to 220,000. I think that's what it was. Or 224,000. I just put a 2 in front of whatever number was there. I think it was 24,000, so. We'll see what percentage this puts us at now. Double check that we're distributing over to the sugar plant and all that kind of stuff too. 99,000, yeah, so that puts us almost halfway. So yeah, it's going to be about 200,000 roughly. Distributing sugar beet, cool. It's going to kick over every hour. So that's cool. It's going to hold a lot more too. Slurry is going to hold a lot more. And I'll tell you what, we're going to change that. And we're just going to put it to storing because I'm going to hold on to that slurry. It holds a lot more now, so we should be okay. Stones are going to distribute and kick straight over every hour to our lime production. So that's good. Kids are wrecking your life. Couldn't have a drink last night. I had to dip off and then pick the kids up after work. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That'll do it for sure. That'll do it for sure. Either that or you get a really late nightcap, huh? It finishes at 12:30 a.m. So yeah, late night. Oh yeah, for sure. That is definitely a late night. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut in a headland around these trees and stuff here. When I come back to run these sides, I'd rather have a little extra wiggle room, I think. We just ruined the header. It's dead. We killed it. Look at it, it's pushing sideways now. It's not even straight. We broke it. Alright, there we go. At least you get that out of the way anyway. I think I'm gonna go ahead and run one down and up right here too, so I can get all this, because some of this is buried underneath these weeds a little bit, so. Give us a little more wiggle room down here too. There's a bunch of trees, so I can avoid them. We're good. I didn't realize how much of this field was actually just loam, but we're getting 100. So the difference is we're getting 100 tons per hectare right here, whereas over here in the let's see if I can find some of this silty clay. Yeah, we're getting 69, 72. Roughly tons per hectare, and then this over here is measuring 64 tons per hectare. So that's the difference. We're getting 40 less tons per hectare in the bad areas than we are the good areas. So that's a pretty significant difference. That's a pretty big change. First world problems. Oh, definitely. But still, though, it impacts your daily life, right? But still, they're your kids. You know, what are you gonna do? what are you gonna do? They're your kids. Do the best you can for them, right? I think I might actually go, instead of going back uphill, we might go ahead and cut some of this out around this tree too here. So it doesn't look like we got all the way to the edge when we were planting, but that's okay. Don't have to. Nice when we do, though. Yeah, that dark green, if you're looking at the bottom mini map there, That really dark green area is the good stuff. That's what we want. Been turning that thing off. I'm just going to raise it while I'm turning it off. Did it again. Whoops. Alright. Go back to it. Yeah, I mean, so the machine itself is trying to self-level. You see the hydraulics in the front and on the sides there. You see the silver showing on the hydraulics underneath. Holy crap. But the header is staying level with the ground. And some farm machinery is just crazy cool how it works. Might do this loop a few times here. We're still getting it done, just in a slightly different manner. Not having to... I mean, we're already going like 5 up this hill anyway, so... It's very steep going this way. It's not near as steep going the other way that we were going, but still, it's steep enough. Alright, off we go. Off we go. Now we can just turn around and come back. I think we'll be okay doing that. Got away from that tree a little bit. It's still steep, but not as bad as the other side. Oh, we picked up the header. Hang on. Try it again. Yeah, a lot better than 6 miles an hour for sure. All right, yeah, this load is going to go into the, straight into the sugar mill. Dang tree right in the way. There we go. I think we should be fairly straight now. This load's going to go straight into the sugar mill. That header looks all kind of crooked from here. Load of 100,000. So I'm gonna split it that way instead of having to put it all in the silo, do my maths, and then move it a little bit at a time. We're gonna take a bunch and dump it all at once here. Go straight into the sugar mill with this one, and then the next 100,000, which we're not gonna get to today because I've got to go do dinner at some point pretty soon. I'm gonna finish this field and maybe try to do one more. We'll see when the missus is going to go do her running around. I think she's going to go later, so I think we're going to do dinner first. And I may just be able to go start it. We're just doing a loaded potato night, so. Loaded baked potatoes. Anybody else just have that for dinner? I mean, I just like a loaded baked potato sometimes. Good. Yeah, I may be able to go start those. They take an hour to cook, so I mean, go get them started and then come back and finish up the fields maybe. I said lock on, dang it. Back up and get straight. This is the problem with these sugar beets and this type of header. Since it's so narrow and it cuts the tops off, you almost have to do this. Barry J had a good one. Barry had a good one that had the big wide header on it. There's like a 12-meter wide header for sugar beets. That's a good mod right there. I think we hit the tree by accident there. Man, that thing's crazy. Go. Yeah, if we get 200,000 off of this one field, then this purchase and all this running around and doing this extra selling of just sugarcane and stuff was well worth it. Because total we were only getting about 300,000 off our other fields. So and that was 2 fields. So if we get 200,000 off of one, our new purchase, well worth the money. Well worth the money. And I think we're going to. I think we're going to have more than that because we still got that whole area down there to do. And a lot of that's good ground. So, and this is probably going to fill us up pretty quick here too. So, this will be well worth it, I think, in the long run. And that self-leveling deal. It's just super cool. Super cool stuff. I thought I heard thunder. I thought it was a door closing, but I don't think it was. I think it was thunder. I thought I heard that a minute ago. My little weather thing on the bottom where your windows deal says raining now. No kidding. All right, then we're going to forget the GPS here. I'm just going to swing it around and go for it. Don't have access to that land. I'm aware, thank you. I'm glad the physics allow these things to turn going that fast on a hill like that, because if this was American Truck Simulator, this thing would be over on its side pretty quick, I think. Last little piece over here, and then we can move on to the side hill over there now. And we're definitely going to get more than 200,000 off this field, which is pretty wild, because I didn't think we were going to get that much off of this. I thought we'd get maybe 100,000. Oh, I still got to get this top area, don't I? Dang. All right, let's flip that back around then. Thought I'd gotten all this. Slow climb. It's a slow climb. This is a really steep part of the hill right here. Dang, tree limb got in my way. Back it up. Couldn't see where I was supposed to be turning there. All right, now we're good. Well, off we go. Oh, and we're full. Okay. That filled up rather quickly there. All right, so really, really, really good first harvest off of this field. really good first harvest because it's silty clay. I didn't expect to get 200,000 liters out of it, much less more than that. I expected to get 100, maybe 120,000 liters. So, pretty happy with the first harvest here. Pretty happy with the first harvest. How's our cut sugar beet coming along? We're down to 95,000. Yeah, see, we could be selling this, but at any point we can flip that to sell if we choose. And I've still got this field and another whole field on the other end down there to harvest of sugar beet. We've already gotten 200,000 out of it. So, how much is in there right now? 17,000. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad. Has it kicked any cut sugar beet over? It has not. Okay. Every hour it's going to kick it over. So. All right, straight in with the sugar beet now. That's 200,000 down. That's pretty good. I'm going to go see if I need to start the potatoes real quick. I'll be right back while this is unloading. Don't go nowhere. I'm going to turn some music up so you can have that. And I'll be back in a moment. Okay. Everybody tired of sitting here watching this screen now? We run all our fuel out. We have run a lot of fuel out of this thing. Holy moly. Dakota, how's it going? I don't know if you're still here or not, but sorry, I had to run and get dinner in the oven. Miss Deuce is working on her finals for one of her master's classes, so, for the master's program. So she is currently unavailable. So I had to go get that done. I'm doing well. I appreciate you asking. I hope you are too. I guess I can turn the music back down a little bit now. Not even really that loud, but all right. Back to sugar beet harvesting now. Who are you? More importantly, who am I? Not good. That's not good to hear. I never like to hear that. Yeah, that's not good at all. He's house. I was potato flipping. I was getting them potatoes in the oven, man. Oh, I forgot we left off down there, didn't we? That's all right. We'll pick it up in a second. It'll be fine. Yeah, we'll come back and pick that up in a second. Oh, J-Rock is house flipping. He said he was working on his tweet anyway. I saw. Said he was working on modding something. So he's house flipping. That's cool. Oh no, he's doing Gargle did the junkyard truck, which I've got. I got to do a video on it. I'll probably try to get that done at some point. I got to get Dinkum uploaded tonight too. I just thought about that. Oh, Angela, I was meaning to ask you this. You're Australian. How would you use the word dinkum in a sentence? Because I know it's an Australian thing, and I know it's an Australian-based game. I just don't know how I would use it. Something different Saturday. Ah, gotcha. Okay. So he's playing House Flipper? That is different for him. I wouldn't expect him to play House Flipper, honestly. I mean, he's a gamer, you know, he can play whatever he wants to. It's fair dinkum. So what does dinkum mean in that sentence? Because like I kind of get it, as in it's real truth. Ah, okay, gotcha. Okay, so like I was gonna say I kind of understand that it had something to do with real. I didn't understand the context of it. So that helps me out again when I'm playing the game. At least now I get it. It helps to hear it from somebody that actually knows the terms. So. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Or very genuine. Ah, okay, okay. That in the description for the game, it says something about genuine or real, so that makes sense. I didn't really get the context of it, so yeah, that makes sense now though. Okay, cool. Yeah, very fun little game though. I'm enjoying it for sure. Oh, there's a fence right there. And we're almost to the point now. I just want to go right there next to that tree and cut a straight line across and then just finish this up last. We'll go ahead and run our straight lines back and forth across there. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to turn right out of here and we'll just go back and finish that up. But yeah, I'm going to get that uploaded for tomorrow. It'll be on my YouTube channel, Pixel Deuce Plays. Monday, we're returning to Retreat to Eden. Should be a lot of fun. Been looking forward to that one. I'm going to cut through the tree line here if I can, because I wasn't going to make that turn, so. Alright, let's flip the GPS around now. And, I mean, I guess we could go literally right into the tree here, right? And make that our first cut. That works. Try and translate. You gonna try and translate something? Okay. At least I can read it. May not be able to understand it, but I can read it. Darwin fellow roaming the red center with a beaut of a Barbie. Oh, I swear I hit lock on and it didn't lock on at all. With a beaut of a Barbie on the Ollie Trail of his fair dinkum Ute was looking for some hard yaka because there was no sit-down money for the pokies. But it was a daggy deal, and he hit the Bundy instead and ended up chundering in the dunny. So, let's see. Beaut of a Barbie. So, beautiful, I guess. The Ollie tray, I have no idea. Or alley tray, have no clue. I don't know which way you say that, but no idea. Fair dinkum you just explained. So, genuine hard work, something of that nature maybe. Truth, as you explained. His ute, what is he? What is a ute? I thought that was a hut. I was looking for some hard yaka because I don't know what a yaka is. So there's that. Hard yaka is hard work because there's no sit-down money for the pokies. So, God, my brain is melting here trying to figure this out. No sit-down money for the pokies. So no, I'm trying to think of what no sit-down money would mean. No extra money, I guess? No extra money for the people? Or for the poor? But it was a daggy deal, so it was a raw or a bad deal. The Bundy, I have no clue. Ended up chundering in the dunny. I don't know what chundering means, but the dunny would have to be like the outhouse, right? The bathroom, the toilet. I'm guessing. I have no clue. How close did I get in that mess that I just spit out? That's very hard to do. A person from Darwin was out traveling, had a beautiful barbecue. Oh, a barbecue. Okay, beautiful barbecue. Okay, that makes sense. Ollie Trey's a pickup truck. Okay, got it. Hard Yakum looking for work. Okay, so I was right on the work. For playing slots. Oh wow, I never would have. Yeah, I wouldn't have put that together. Sit down money. Okay. Oh no, sit down. Okay, see that makes sense then. It's slightly different referred to like poker players, but yeah, that makes sense. Okay, sit down money. Pocket money or left pocket money would be. It was a bad deal. Okay. Hit the Bundy, the rum. Okay. See, that makes sense then. He hit the Bundy. Yeah, that makes sense. And was sick in the toilet. Yeah, okay. So I got some of that right. Chundering, that makes sense for sick. Not that I know what any of that actually means, but I've heard the dunny before. This is the reason I knew it was the toilet or the outhouse. Yeah. Or the bathroom, I guess. Wow, yeah. And I thought the English language was easy. I got pretty close on some of them. For somebody that doesn't speak Australian, I got pretty close. I thought English was supposed to be easy. It is not. There's many different words for different countries and different cultures and things. There's so many different English words that mean so many different things. And so many different words that mean the same thing. So Jeff Foxworthy did one of my favorite comedy skits he ever did was like 93 or 94. And he was talking about words in the South. And those are pretty funny too, because in the South of the United States, people tend to run their words together pretty hard. And one of my favorite things was when he did the Southern words. And my favorite one is "jeet yet," and it's not. It sounds like "did you eat yet?" And yes, that's what it is. But my Southern accent is not as heavy as some of the folks I know. Some of them you probably wouldn't be able to understand, but some of the words, man, are just like it's 5 or 6 words crammed all into one word. It's not a sentence; it's just a word. So it's pretty funny too, but. Yeah, but I mean, some of the legitimately the way different words are used, I like it. I can make you an honorary Aussie. I mean, I've always wanted to be, but I've never had the ability to do the accent or anything. So. What's up, Smoke Jumper? How's it going? Good to see you. But yeah, I've tried several times to do an Australian accent. It's just not. It's not pretty. It actually comes off like I'm more making fun of Australian people, which I'm definitely not. I'm just really bad at it. I'm just really bad at it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and loop down here and go ahead and get this part that we started to get earlier, and then we'll cut back across. Flat out like a lizard drinking. I've actually heard that recently, and I don't know where. I think it may have been the home garden guy that I watch. I think he said it in one of his videos recently, which I find very entertaining. I love the saying. I think it's hilarious. Flat out like a lizard drinking. That's funny. Had MRI today. Guess the old neck's gonna need a mechanic again. That's not good. Yeah, Smoke Jumper. Any kind of neck or spinal related anything is never good. Hope that comes out well, because I imagine it's probably better than not getting it done, though. A lot of the times that's the way it works out. It's better after the surgery. So I hope that is the case for you as well. Be the third time. Oh, that sounds terrible. Let this thing straighten up completely here. Or try to, anyway. One more bit. We're about to be full again. This is wild. I did not expect to get that much sugar beet off of this field. Now we've gone over 300,000 liters of sugar beet on one field. That is almost as much as we were getting off our two other fields combined. Which it may be the same area, to be fair. I haven't actually looked at the area. Do I have something on there that shows me the size of these places? So this is 2.5. The whole thing is 2.5. So we just say this is 1.75. This right here, my sugar beets. All right, let me go here. 2.56. So I've probably got 1.65, 1.7 there. And then 2.25 total. So yeah, that's actually more sugar beet over there on those two fields. And we've gotten almost as much sugar beet off of one field than our other two combined, to be for more acreage, more hectare. So that's pretty wild. Pretty wild. Got 5 ruptured discs already. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, that's tough right there. Did that fill this up? I'm pretty sure it did. So sugar beets. Yes. Oh no, it didn't fill it up. We just emptied it out. Okay, so 169. We're gonna put more in our cut sugar beet, which we can hold. That's fine. So we'll go do. Yeah, bad backs and stuff are no joke. Neck, back injuries are no playing around there. All right, so this is my third load off of one field, which is fantastic. 300,000 liters. So this is going to go in the sugar beet processing plant here. How much water do we have in there? 28,000 still. That's good. Yeah, we're good on water for a while. That's nice. What about everything else? We're gonna have tons of slurry in here. Tons of slurry. Spent the weekend a shoulder immobilizer. Oh, no good. No good at all. I know somebody that just had shoulder surgery, and they're probably in the same situation. Oh yeah, muscle spasms are the worst because surgery doesn't fix that. Like that's a bad deal right there. I used to get them after doing gigs. When we got done, we loaded out, we were on the ride back. I would get them after we were driving back. So I'd be driving and have back spasms. Nothing you can do while you're driving either. You finally got some new people in, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It's Adam, right? Instead of working in the hospital, I assume it's Adam. I know you told me, but I forgot already. People change names. It takes a long time for me to get accustomed to it. Yeah, that's terrible news, man. But at least, I would assume anyway, working for the hospital, you have decent health insurance. So. I would assume anyway. Assuming is, well, it's not always the best way to make your case, but I'm doing it. I'm assuming. I'm assuming things. Not seeing your doctor till Monday, so living high on painkillers till then. I mean, whatever you got to do, right? Whatever you got to do, get that edge off. Again, back problems ain't no joke. That stuff is not fun. Now, why did it let me get that one and not these? Maybe I need to come back and paint over the edge of this a little bit. Unless I can do this. No, it's not even letting me pick that up, is it? Oh, no, it did. Okay. Let me pick it up. I'm just having to pick it up from this side. It doesn't like me being down there by the road, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back. I want to paint a little bit more grass back in on the side there. That's okay, though. All right, let's go get these. Finish this up. So we got 300,000 liters of sugar beet off of this one field. That's impressive. Like that's way more than I ever would have expected, to be honest. Because what we've been harvesting so far before we bought this field was 346,000 roughly. So that's really good. It's always extra paperwork, isn't it? Always. Always something extra. Always something extra. Yeah, having to go through that situation is not fun, but it's just it seems like it's always made harder by the all the extra red tape and paperwork and stuff you got to go through. Oh yeah, man, we just had some thunder go over. Probably about an hour ago. Pretty nice little pop-up thunderstorm there, and the little thing on the bottom of my Windows thing right now says rain to stop. So I'm guessing we're gonna get a little lull in it, and it's gonna roll through again at some point. But yeah, we got a little heavy rain earlier. It was barely even cloudy. Like we could hear it over the TV and over the air unit running and everything else. It was raining hard. Uh-oh. What's happened there?
6 months resub.
That's pretty strange, but okay. Am I still live? Still live, it looks like. My Stream Deck just wanted me to relog in. That's very strange. Just tabbed me out. Very weird. Guessing everything's still running. Jeffrey just resubbed, so Jeffrey, thank you for the resub. 6 months, heck yeah. Half a year here and approaching 2 years on YouTube. Absolutely. Absolutely. I appreciate the resub. Throw some hearts and plungers, some
Come back.
resub hype. There's another one. Angela Castle using that Twitch Prime sub here. Thank you so very much. Using that Twitch Prime sub here when you use it, when you can use it anywhere else on Twitch. You chose the crappiest place you could find. Thank y'all so very much for the resubs. Throw some hearts, some sub hypes, some plungers, some TP, whatever you want to throw it in chat. Thank you so very much for that. Appreciate y'all. Half a year here and 2 years on YouTube. Much appreciated, Jeffrey. And Angela just hit the year mark. Thank you so very much for a year of sub support. Much appreciated. The Dunny channel, it is. Absolutely the Dunny channel. It's the crappiest place on Twitch. The dunniest place, I don't know if that works or not. That'd be the toiletest place on Twitch, right? It's the crappiest place on Twitch. Thank you so very much for 12 months of sub support. Yeah, Half Butt does a very good Australian accent. Like, I actually thought, I jumped in Discord one night and he did it, and I thought there was somebody from Australia that was in there. I was like, oh, I didn't realize we had somebody from Australia jump in with us. Then I realized it was Bud. I was like, oh, never mind. Man, I just can't see around all these dang trees. Thank you, folks. Much appreciated for the resubs. Good Lord, yeah, these trees are killing me. Let's go in cab here. Can't drive like this. And we got pretty much all of it except this. I need to cut these trees down. I need to get the Tosh Fund added to the mods on here, I think. How dare they get in the way of your harvester? I'm telling you. They're just in the way, always. I think we got them there. One away from a hype train. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, that's cool too. See if we can actually start our GPS lines now. That'd be good. Make sure we get all the sugar beet. Once on top of them, they're very hard to see. So probably cut some more out on this side now. Dang. True coming in huge today. 5,000 bits, that big old splash coming in. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated for the 5,000 bits. Much appreciated for that. All those, that big old tip over on PayPal and that 5,000 bits today. Throw some plungers at True. Much appreciated, buddy. Thank you, dude. 5,000 biddies. What does all that stuff say now? Let's see. A level 4. Are we at a level 3 hype train? What in the world? What in the world? Another stinking badge. You got it. You got it, buddy. True just earned the 5K bit badge. Well, you got the 5K bit badge and you have the 5K bit plunger now you can use. So that's kind of cool, right? That's kind of cool. You can throw a different colored plunger at people. I'm gonna back up again, I think, because that's all in a row right there. Yeah, I'm gonna back up again. We're gonna grab this next row too. I'll be able to start doing some straight lines here in a minute. I'm gonna have to go do dinner pretty soon, but I think I have time to at least get this field harvested. I think potatoes in the oven for like 45 minutes, but 45 minutes goes quick when you're farming, so. Please don't die. Okay, there we go. I just thought about that. I was like, man, if we hit that water too deep, we're gonna be in trouble. We'll lose all of our beets here. Since COVID, your voice has gotten a huskier pitch. You always sound like a 12-year-old in voice chats. But since COVID, your voice has gotten deeper? Is that because of COVID? Is that like a side effect, I guess, of having it? I don't want to call it a side effect, but how do I sub with Prime to get your if you haven't linked, you have to link your Amazon and your Twitch account, and there's a link for that somewhere on how to do that. It's towards the bottom. Okay, yeah, if you got Prime, it's towards the bottom of the... If you've got it up and you've already got it linked, then yeah. Once you bring up the sub thing, it'll say sub with Prime, so... But it's just toward the bottom. They want you to use your real money first, you know? It's one of them marketing ploys from the big corporations. Indy, what's up, buddy? I saw you sneak in there and try that 30 cheer. You missed you missed something. I don't know why, because that looks like it's what it's supposed to be. Hope you're doing well, buddy. I mean, really, it is real money. Yeah, you know what I mean, though. They want to not give their $250 back, right? They want you to pay $139 a year for Amazon Prime, and then still use your own money to sub to people. They want you to forget about it, so they put it down at the bottom. But oh no, it's definitely real money for sure. Yeah, I mean, you're paying for it. You're still paying for it. Which is why Amazon Prime went from, what, 119 or 109 3 years ago to 139 now. So, I blame True for the mess up. I don't blame you. I'd blame him too. I'd blame him too. Hence why you go straight to PayPal. I mean, I'm okay with it, man. It's less fees than everything else. You don't get all the fancy badges and all that kind of stuff, but if you're gonna not just me, but any creator that you enjoy watching, for anybody maybe watching that's new, it's never watched me before, I'm not asking you to give me money. I'm just saying, if you do want to contribute to a content creator, if they have a PayPal or something set up that's direct, that's the best way to go. Oh, we got an emote. Hang on, level 3 hype train emote. Yes, choo choo. Look at it. What is that thing? Hype, huh? I like it. I like that. That's funny. That's very funny. A bit of a gripe about another channel, as long as you don't name the channel, because while all content creators have their positives and their negatives, even some that are just mostly negative, I still don't like the trash content creators. But yeah, sure, throw it out there. Somebody may know who it is just by the description, but just don't name them. The Jeffrey emote, I like it. I like it. It's the Jeffrey emote. Oh man, that thing's funny, isn't it? I don't even know what it is. I have no idea what that is. Because I'm the conductor. There you go. Choo choo. Heck yeah. That's funny. Let's see. The streamer scared me a bit when he went out a bit. Ran about how bad his life was. Now so many people screwed him over. I mean, a vicious rant is different than just mentioning things. Like I've talked about stuff that's happened to me, right? But I always try to come out on the positive side of it at some point, right? Yeah, being worried and in fear of a streamer is definitely not a good thing. But it sounds like a cry for help, honestly. This is what it sounds like. And again, I don't know the person, I don't know who they are, but it sounds like a cry for help. It sounds like they need people there more than they're trying to run people away. But you don't. I've always felt this way. You don't have to make it your specific duty to help that person, right? It's not. Don't put that on yourself. And I know you're probably not, but just in general, I've never felt like you should have to do that. I mean, I would say if genuinely you have some sort of discomfort being in the stream, then yeah, just stop following the person. That's probably the best option. Yeah, I was going to say, Jeffrey, I didn't know you were a conductor. We have another one in here. your father work for the railroad? Well, I mean, again, I know that the railroad typically is a pretty good job, takes care of their people, all that kind of stuff. But big thanks to the folks that work the railroads that ship our goods around. That goes right hand in hand with truckers, because without those people, goods would not get scattered across the country as quick as they do. Even though I hate getting stopped at railroad crossings, I appreciate it. All right, another 100,000. So this one's gonna go straight into the sugar bin, I think, or the sugar processing. Yeah, I'm filling up to 100, Jeffrey, and running straight over to the thing. I don't have a trailer, so. Allowed your father to retire at 56? That's awesome. 56 and a half years old, retired. That's awesome, man. I think that's the goal for everybody. Retire young, enjoy the rest of it. No, I ain't got no Tortuga trucks today. I'm just running it straight over. This harvester holds 100,000, so I can get a lot done and just run it straight over. Man, that is a really big hole under that thing, isn't it? In it. You see the water underneath it. All right, where am I at here? Let's make sure what I'm supposed to be doing. So this says 183,000. So that was 1, 2, 3. So it needs to go in here. Yeah, we're good here. And then that'll be 200,000 in each for right now. Oh, come on. There we go. I didn't want to dip the camera down. I was trying to move the arm down there. There we go. All right, that's 200,000. That's 400,000 liters of sugar beets. And I've harvested one whole field, and I got 300 and, what it ended up being, I don't even know what it ended up being, 320,000 or something off of one field, where before I was getting 346 off this field right here, and the one I'm harvesting right now. So buying that field was well worth the money. We're gonna have sugar beets left over, so I'm very happy about that. And hopefully we'll have enough left over anyway. We're 78. We're gonna be at about 200,000 here, and then our sugar beet processing has kicked over some now, so we're up to 14,000 there. We'll see what our lime production is doing. We're up to, yeah. See, I really need this to be higher because it's making a lot of lime, but that's all right. I can move the lime around. I can put it in the silo, and I'm gonna need to do that after this harvest too. I do need to go check on the potatoes here momentarily, though. I think I'm just gonna wait about 10 more minutes. I'll work on this. But yeah, Angela, I would say just separate, maybe not unfollow. Just separate yourself for a while and come back and see if anything's changed. I mean, if it's somebody that you genuinely used to enjoy watching, and their mood has changed, their attitude has changed completely, my opinion is, you know, people go through rough patches, and they all handle it differently. So, you know, maybe just separate for a while and see if anything changes. But, again, totally up to you. Unfollow and just forget about that person altogether. Good option as well. Definitely a good option as well. Oh, this is what I meant to do. I wanted to look at this because this was all fully fertilized and everything, herbicided and everything. And we're only getting 64 tons per hectare here. We were getting 74 tons per hectare on the silty clay. So maybe we want silty clay over loamy sand. Sandy loam is better. But, oh crap. I thought I got all that. I did not. That's all right. We'll work it out here in a second. So sandy loam is better, but loamy sand is worse than silty clay, it seems. Just by the just by the amount of sugar beet we're getting. So. You retired from the Army at 39, and you got 10 years left to retire again. Isn't that nice, man? Isn't that nice? That's sweet. Different life choices, and I would either not be here or I would be in the same position. But I made different life choices. And when I say not be here, I mean not that I wouldn't be streaming, just that I wouldn't be here. I don't like going too dark, but yeah, you get it. Retired twice by 60, dude. That's the way to go right there. That's the way to go. Yeah, my mom just recently retired. She's been enjoying it, so happy for her. Enjoying her time. She's been on cruises and to go to different casinos and stuff all the time, having a good time, man. Living off those casino comps. Living that retired life. Gotta love it. Spend what they call the golden years on a beach somewhere. I don't blame you. And that's what I was talking about earlier. We were talking about the winning the lottery, that $1.2 billion lottery or whatever. I'd buy an island. And we were talking about the private jet situation, and thinking about it more, I probably would buy a private jet, like a cheap one, not something fancy, just so I could fly to my private island. But yeah, man, just go have a getaway, you know, have my own little vacation spot. Instead of buying a $5 million mansion somewhere, buy a little island, build me a little house. Do not visit during hurricane season, depending on where you buy it at. Buy a bunch of farmland. Give a good bit of it at charity. Maybe not all at once, spread it out over several years or something. And that's another thing too, man. That's kind of my thought on it, True, is it's just too much. Like, what do I do with that? Like, I said it earlier, I never really had a need or a want even to buy, you know, a Maserati or a Bentley or anything like that. Like, I don't have that. I'm not built that way, you know? Like, I don't care about all the fancy stuff. Farmland would be good, you know? A lot of red tape there, but, you know, it'd be worth fighting over to grow some farmland and produce some goods for folks, I think. Maybe try to do it more economical, you know? Look into like electric powered tractors or whatever you can do. Alternatives to fertilizer and such. I don't know that there's many for that, but I mean, you know, try to do it good. You know, farming is tough to start small. Oh, for sure, yeah. But I mean, if you won 1.2 billion in the lottery and you ended up with, let's say, even half of that left over after taxes and all that crap, you'd have plenty of money to start a farm. So. First thing we'd do is none of our friends would have mortgages anymore. Oh, not having a house payment would be huge. Yeah, paying off my house would be awesome. That'd be first goal. Second would be selling it and buying a new one somewhere, or building one. I'd rather build a house, honestly. This house was built in '63. I'd rather build one. I mean, you call it bragging if you want, or calling it not to brag, but I mean, there's ways out of it, man. You know, there's ways out of not having nothing. I've made life choices that put me where I am. You know, I do not have that same luxury, but I wouldn't call it bragging. I'd call it being proud of it. Yeah, be proud of it, man. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, I've sat at poker tables and played, you know, $1, $2 poker with bums and millionaires at the same time. So, it's, be proud of that, man. Best way to end up with 5 million farming is start with 10. Oh, for sure, yeah, yeah. That's the saying. But I mean, if not farmland, just land. Buy some land in general. Do something useful with it. You know. I feel like there's still a lot of good that can be done in the world without blowing all of your money, you know. I don't know. Some people are just built different. I don't really care about all the fancy stuff. Having a big, owning a building in New York or anything. I don't care. I mean, I've said this many times on stream. Big cities are not for me. Even the cities in the South are too big for me. So I don't care anything about the big city living. Nothing whatsoever. Yeah, right, true. Right, and that's my point. Is a lot of people that have, like, you know, they have a bank account with high 6-figure and 7-figure bank accounts. They don't have all that useless stuff. They don't have all that. They got there because they didn't spend their money like that. That's the point. Only enough eggs for 2. Your son came out. There goes 1 serving. Oh yeah, every time. Every time. Man, eggs shot up. Eggs are expensive right now. I love eating eggs for breakfast, but I had to trade them for potatoes. So, oh hello. There's a kid in here. Hang on a second. Yeah, eggs have gone so much here. The potatoes are done, so I might have to go. But yeah, I've swapped my egg a day with 2 eggs some days and some sliced potatoes or chopped potatoes and onions and bell peppers and stuff, mushrooms and stuff like that for breakfast. So, really good though. I like it regardless. All right, so we've got 200 in here, right? We've put 200 in here. I'm going to put half of this in here and half of it in there, and then I'm going to call it a stream because my potatoes are done. I'm going to go do dinner. And Ms. Deuce should be finishing up her schoolwork too. So, but we can talk while this is emptying out. That way we can finish up our conversations here. I don't want to leave it without finishing up these conversations. We'd love to start a public garden spot so people can come grow their own veg. See, something like that would be great. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You can do a lot with a little if you do it the right way, and if you can get out around all the red tape and stuff too. And I say red tape because something I would love to see is a whole new city built, but you would have to not allow certain people in, right? It would be for homeless people, right? I think that'd be great. And if you had a bunch of land and if you had a bunch of money, you could make that happen if you wanted to. But there's a lot of red tape around that, so I don't know if that'd be possible either. But something to help people out, you know, I think that'd be good. Again, it's a loose comment, so take of that what you will. It's a very loose comment, but with more planning, it could possibly happen. Then my second son came out, no bacon and eggs for me. That's terrible. That's terrible. That's a terrible thing. That's a terrible thing. We got a little bit left to harvest on that field over there real quick on the farming. A little bit left to harvest. I got one little spot there, one little spot there. And then we got this whole thing left to do, and we've already... Oh, I put it all in there, didn't I? I did. So the whole next load will go in the other place then. Whoops. I just sat here and put it all in there. Is that... Okay, that's more right there. All right, so 100,000 goes in the other place next time. So there we go. Got that out of the way. I'll be back on this on Monday, and then Tuesday I'll be on the community farm, and then whatever day next week I can fit in will be on FSN. So this may be like Wednesday, and then I'll do FSN on Monday. Depends on what I can get on the FSN and actually do something. So that's going to determine all that. But they rent them month to month from a bank because the money they do have makes them more money than a car or a house that just sits there. Oh, for sure. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. Not making money. Yeah. I mean, there's all kinds of ways to do that without having to actually do work. You put money in a bank, just live off the interest. If you live right. If you have enough money in the bank, of course. I don't even know what concept that would be, but you live right next to an egg farm, you can get 60 rough shell eggs for $7.50. Oh my God. We bought a 12 count of eggs for $3.65 the other day. Crazy. A 12 count. Crazy. And Joey, hope the tips make life a little better. It does, man. Believe me, it does. It absolutely does. I appreciate you, buddy. Angela, have a good one. You got coffee, so all is good in the world. Have a lovely dinner and family time. Yep, you too. I hope your Sunday is good. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for the resubs. Thanks for the tips, True. And thanks for the bits here on Twitch. Thanks for the follows and the resubs from Jeffrey as well, and Angela. And the follow from Brian earlier. Much appreciated. I'll be back on YouTube on Monday. Pixel Deuce Plays video out tomorrow called Dinkum. If you want to go check out the game, you can. 1, 2, and 3 are already up. You can go check those episodes out there. And I'll be back on Monday on YouTube for a different game other than the Medieval Dynasty. We're going to be playing Retreat to Enid. So looking forward to that. I appreciate y'all so very much. Thanks for spending your afternoon with me, and I will see y'all next time. Have a great morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are. See you, Andy. Later, folks.